Great race in Japan. A sold out race. The new regulations for the real F1 fans, not really good, but we know that the F1 are looking at the future of the race, and probably we get back to the V10s and V12s. I've been asked a lot of questions about this present regulations, how it is affecting races, how it is taking away the soul, the spirit of the racing, how the real F1 fans are no more enjoying the races when we have, like they said, the yo-yo racing. But funny enough, racing is all about overtaking. Want to see more overtaking, but not with done on batteries, or you harvesting too much power, or you having less power to overtake, or after being overtaken. It creates a scene of like, what is happening? What is that? For me, DRS gone gives other drivers opportunity to try and overtake when you're overtaking. When you're being attacked or when you're attacking somebody, you can overtake and the person defend and also re-overtake. But on the battery, the qualifying is just a little bit dumb. But you can't take it away from the job Mercedes have done this season. Mercedes have been very stupendous with their job. They've done a very great job, and I think they're in the league of their own. Watching Kimi Antonelli drive today is a marvel. The start of the race was poor for him. He went from first to seventh, I think. Then he fought back. From first to sixth, he had to fight back, gain position. Then he had the opportunity of the safety car. He pitted and he never lost it. From then on, the remaining 25 laps of the race, it was just banging fast laps on fast laps. His consistency was on another level. When Piastri was leading the race, we didn't see that kind of consistency. We didn't see that kind of focus, that kind of calm, that kind of commitment. He was committed, he was focused. For a 19-year-old boy, that is something else. It was just there. It was just like, I am stuck in, I am synced in on this, and this is the future for me. This boy is just going to show George Russell why he should not be underestimated, why he should be one of the best to ever do it. He is just out there doing great things. As in, he has shown that not just you make racing possible, you are the possibility for racing. That young man is marvelous. His teammate George Russell, he started second. From second, he went to like fourth, and he fought his way back to the second position, had to fight Charles Leclerc. Lewis Hamilton came back to second, and from there was unable to overtake Piastri. Piastri took it back. It was difficult for him. Piastri stayed there, defended him, and I'm sure if it was Kimi Antonelli is not just like, I give it up. He's there to be like, Oga, I'm going to overtake you and I'm going to overtake you. There's nothing you can do. You can't stop me. And that is Kimi Antonelli. When he was tucked behind Lando Norris, he gave Lando Norris a dose of a lot of issues. Lando Norris was losing confidence. But to George Russell, well, 3 races, a long way to go in the season. Let's see what happens. But great job from Mercedes. To McLaren did a good job. Piastri from third jumped to first, and it was relentless. This is his first race of the season, and his first race of the season coming third. That shows he never left off from where he stopped in 2025. He's still there, he still got it. He came into this season with so much hope. They had issues in Australia, had issues in China. Now in Japan, he came third. McLaren are back. McLaren is fast. Their race pace we're seeing on Friday, Saturday was not really their race pace. That car is fast, and I think McLaren looks faster than Ferrari. If Ferrari are not careful, they are going to lose to McLaren. The next race is coming in May. There's no race in April, so everybody have like 4 or 5 weeks for upgrades. Also to look into what they need to do to make their car faster. Then the FIA should be coming up with meetings on what they need to do with these regulations to make it better, because a lot of people are not really enjoying it. But I think little things, the regulations are here already. For 2028, we go back to V10s. I've been saying this for over 3-4 years. Let's go back to V10s or V12s. Yes, we can still have the battery pack, just a little. Have the MGUH, have the MGUK, then do the front wings and rear wings collapsing. Yeah, that's good. Just a small battery for the MGUH, MGUK. You harvest, you have enough battery power, giving you about 1,700 brake horsepower. Boom. The V10s can go 1.2, 1.5. Battery, probably 100, 200 kilowatts. Cars should be faster. It's all risk. Yeah, let them gun down the engine, down the lines. Let's see how fast we can go. This is F1. This is reality. Unfortunately, this regulation should still have 2027 probably. I hope they don't come in 2028 because I don't want to see a lot of teams wasting money for just one season. Over 2 or 3 years of growth of whatever now to be just one season. Doesn't make sense. For me, I would like to see the teams coming in, gunning down, shooting and projecting their cars. It is what it is. For Ferrari, I think Charles Leclerc looks fast all the weekend. Lewis Hamilton not looking that fast. Yes, he's fast, but not looking that fast in Japan. He kept on complaining about power. Probably something is wrong with the car or engine. Complained about the power from practice, qualifying to the race. He's losing power on the straight. He cannot hold back. Even to the last point, Lando Norris, we saw him struggle. He had better tires, but he was struggling. But his teammate had a lot of power. I think they need to look at what is going on. This is not like last year. This is a different thing. These are new regulations, so a lot of things can happen. We saw McLaren having battery power issues, so it's not that this is a sabotage, but I think there's something either wrong on the engine side they need to look at, or the battery side, because if your driver cannot hold on to energy, there's a problem. And these cars are energy starved or energy fizzy cars, like steroids to perform. Now we are seeing competition between Ferrari and McLaren, but you want to see competition between Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull, and Mercedes, so that we can know, yeah, this is the season, this is the heat, They all bring it up. To Red Bull, the car is just like we having the Mercedes from 2022 to 2025. That's what Red Bull is looking like. Max Verstappen struggling from FP1 to the race. That's unlike the Max Verstappen we knew. Coming in 8th, Pierre Gasly coming in 7th. Aja outside of the point. That is Chilindrika. It was like a suffering race for Max Verstappen. We might see him probably leave F1 at the end of the season. Even if he's going to leave, probably I believe Mercedes will still poach him because they want to pit him with Kimi Antonelli. I've said it 3 years ago. George Russell is not Mercedes' future. If Lewis Hamilton goes back to Mercedes today, Mercedes will take him. The only person they will drop is George Russell. Kimi Antonelli is their future. So if they need a driver, they can get Max Verstappen. That's the truth. Well, it's left for you to believe or not, but that's the truth. The Racing Bulls did a perfect job, a good job, but they were unable to hold sustainability. Red Bull engine and powertrain, they fell off. Great racing for us. Ocon had his best race today. 1 point for him, coming 10th. But Oliver Bierman outbraked himself, had an accident, but thank God he came out 50G. And looking at the Aston Martin, at least they were able to finish a race today. All through the practice, qualifying, you can still sense and see the vibration on the car. So you can see what the drivers are struggling with. Lance Stroll had to retire the car, but I think it's getting better. They have a month to update, tune up, make the car better, but it still looks like the Cadillac are faster than them. Coming to Cadillac, I think Cadillac did a good job. Perez was able to hold his stance. Bottas fell off. I think they did a lot of training, a lot of exercises during the race to see what they need to do, but I think now they should know what to do. Where they are now, I mean Cadillac, from the beginning of the season, they're like in a better place now than the beginning of the season. They look strong. They look better than Aston Martin, a veteran, and they are a new team. They are very close to Williams. We saw Williams struggle with Alex Albon, but I think promise of Williams is fading and they need to look around and see what they can do. But the Williams are not looking like a strong team, a midfield contender. They are like the back three contenders: Williams, Cadillac, and Aston Martin. Those teams, none of them are at that point this season. Now, this video is sponsored by Splodge. You can see it's a creative entertainment app for content creators, musicians, and for movies to create a better economy for them. Much more will be coming on it. Splodge, the future of African entertainment. So back to the team. Let's talk about Pierre Gasly and Colapinto. Colapinto held his nerves. Pierre Gasly did a good job today. Was able to hold Max Verstappen, hold on to that qualifying position he had, the 7th position, all through the race. Held on to it like his life depends on it. And you cannot underrate him. He's a good driver. He has driven against some of the best in Red Bull and he has proven himself, and here he is showing himself relevant for the Alpine team. What a great racecraft he has, and he did the job. Nico Hulkenberg and Bortoleto, that Audi engine and car looks like they keep soaring. Great job Jonathan Whitley did before he left, and I think the team should be able to capitalize on that for this season. But great job they've done. The future is endless for them if they can keep building on that, and I think the future they have now is just it. They did a good job all through the race, and I hope coming weeks they can upgrade the car more and push it forward. Congratulations again to Kimi Antonelli, the youngest driver to win a back-to-back race, the youngest driver to lead the championship. I think he has shown that he is the youngest to ever do it. Up next, Miami. Bahrain cancelled, Saudi Arabia cancelled. We go to Miami. Should be having a sprint race in Miami also. Don't hold back. Ask questions. We'll love you. Catch you guys in Miami. There'll be a lot of short videos on the platforms we are on. So watch out. We love you. Bye. Chi.